Back to another album review. Today's review is on Immortalized from Disturbed. This is their comeback album, and the 6th studio album that they did. This album was announced on social media on June 23rd, 2015, when Disturbed announced their reunion. All the members of Disturbed were back together for this album. However, John Moyer did not perform on it due to his commitment to other projects, as the bass is all performed by Dan Donegan. John did perform bass on the next album titled Evolution, but we'll get to that next time. He also premiered on promo photos for this album and even performed live with the rest of the band. Anyways, this album was produced by Kevin Jerko, who has also worked with several other artists such as Ozzy, Hell Yeah, Ringo Starr, Rob Zombie, and several others. Now, this album was recorded between January and May of 2015. Making this, and it was recorded at the Hideout Recording Studio in Las Vegas, and making this the first Disturbed album that wasn't recorded at Groove Master Studios over in Chicago. This album was released on August 21st, 2015 under Reprise Records. Around line that January of 2014 was when band members David Draymond, Dan Donegan, and Mike Wengren got together and secretly started working on new material. It's already stated John Moyer wasn't there because he was busy with other projects, and Dan ended up taking his place as the bass player on this album. Now to talk about the songs. This album starts with Eye of the Storm, which is essentially the intro for this album. I was finding a good way to start the album. After that is Immortalized, which obviously shares the same name as the album. The song was released as a promo single on June 29th, 2015. I actually really like the heavy sound of this particular song. After that is The Vengeful One, which was released as a single on June 23rd, 2015. This is essentially the lead single for this album. The song you see in the music video is directed by Phil Amucci. It was released on YouTube on the same day as the single, and it's fully animated. I'm gonna post a link to the video in the description. Saw that the song was nominated for Best Rock Song and Best Rock Video at the 2015 Loudwire Music Awards. Sadly, it didn't win, but I still enjoyed the song. Open Your Eyes after that. I think this is among the best songs on this album. They also brought in John Feldman as a co-writer. It's followed up by The Light, which was released as a single on October 5th, 2015. Read that a lot of critics praised the song for having uplifting lyrics. There's also a music video made for the song that's directed by Coley Bunker and Craig Menard. And I'm going to post a link to the video in the description. After that is What Are You Waiting For? And John Feldman co-wrote this song as well. You're Mine and Who are after them. These are both memorable songs. The next song is Save Our Last Goodbye, which features Bob Sanders as a voicemail speaker. Next is Fire It Up. That's followed up by The Sound of Silence, which was released as a single on December 7th, 2015. It's actually a cover of a song by Simon and Garfunkel, though I've never actually heard the original version. Read that Steve Churchyard was an engineer for the song. He also brought in Susie Katayama as a conductor, and Samantha Moloney for the orchestral arrangement. I've never actually, like I said, I never heard the original version, but I do like this cover. I just read that Paul Simon, the guy who originally wrote the song, praised the cover, and even sent David Draymond an email about it. There's also a music video that was made for this song, and I'm going to post a link to it in the description. We're online that the song was nominated for our Best Rock Performance at the 2017 Grammy Awards. Unfortunately, it didn't win. However, it did become Disturbed's biggest song since Down with the Sickness, despite actually being a cover. The next song is Never Wrong. This album ends with Who Taught You How to Hate. One thing I need to mention is that the deluxe version has 3 bonus tracks, Tyrant, Legion of Monsters, and The Brave and the Bold. As you can see, those songs are now on this version of the album. It's also a warning sign, which was only released digitally. The vinyl version of this album also has an instrumental version of the Vengeful One. From what I read, is that this album was met with mostly mixed reviews from critics, which I don't understand because I find this album to be better than the critics make it out to be. I did see that Ultimate Guitar Archive gave this album a 7.7 out of 10, so at least they understand this album is actually good. In 2015, Loudwire placed this album as number 4 on their list of the 20 best rock albums of 2015. That same year, Revolver placed this album at number 14 on their list of the top 20 albums of 2015. This album was also nominated for Best Rock Album at the 2015 Loudwire Music Awards, but it didn't win. I read that it debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with over 98,000 album equivalent units sold in just the first week. So this is actually the 6th Disturbed studio album to top the number 1 on the Billboard 200. January 25th, 2018 was when this album was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America with over 1 million copies sold. Overall, I really enjoy this album. Though I don't find it to be quite as good as most of the other material from Disturbed, I do enjoy it for what it is. It does sound heavier than Disturbed's previous work. It also sounds like their previous work while simultaneously sounding modern. I highly recommend this album. And that's all I have to say on this album. And if you like the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on social media, and there's links in the description. Leave a comment if you like. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with another review.